Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do an unboxing of Die of the Dead, the Ofrenda variant. And it's for 1 to 5 players, ages 14 and up. It takes about 45 minutes to play. Now that age recommendation is more than likely just regulation purposes. Now if you're not familiar with Die of the Dead, it's a dice game. And I'll explain on the back here. Die of the Dead is a Dia de Muertos themed dice game in which players play the role of friendly spirits guiding souls back to the land of the living. Die of the Dead contains stunning components, blah, blah, blah. What's cool about it is that you have these caskets here, and dice go in there, and you have to kind of remember what's in them. So it's a little bit of a memory game as well. So it gives you a little bit of context here. So this is only 2 months late for a Kickstarter. It's not bad.
No.
So what is different about this? It's a variant expansion for Die of the Dead. In this variant, players build the best altars
De muertos.
by collecting ofrenda
Ofrenda.
and making the best patterns.
Ah.
This variant changes the base game mechanics to one of dice drafting, in which players choose the best dice from each of the caskets. The Ofrenda variant also introduces a solo mode to Die of the Dead using these changed mechanics.
Neat.
Okay. Anyway, back to a while ago, I don't remember what's different about it. Julie loves dice games.
I do.
And we played someone else's copy before we bought it.
Yes, we did.
Because we didn't back this, the original one, but we did back this.
And it got set up
expansion.
for 2 to 5 players.
Right. Now, this background is hard to read. It's bright on here, but where I'm looking, it's a little distracting. I'd rather have it's not enough contrast.
How to play, give examples.
So here's the solo variant. So candle, marigold bread, and another candle. Okay, 2 different types of candles.
Yeah, interesting.
So this,
Oh, it's really hard to read.
yeah, that's background information. That's really small text.
The text is so small.
It's too tiny. That's not recommended by research. It needs to be at least 0.125 inches.
Definitely need my glasses for that. Oh,
Here, I'll zoom in there if you want to read that. Okay.
that's cool.
And it's nice thick cardboard. I'll show that a little bit longer. So it has to do with those 2 candles, the bread and the marigold. All right, so these are double boards where you put dice in here. I'll show on the other camera.
So you play this with the big game, right?
Yeah, I don't know what pieces you remove and use. In other words, do you still use the ladder, the steps? So each board is the same here. I mean, there's not a lot of components. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
But in other words, you still use this? Let's look in the rules. What does it say in the setup? In the setup, you still use the caskets. It doesn't look like you use the steps anymore. So you use the caskets and the dice.
And then you use those little boards. These little boards here, it looks like.
Right. Okay. So it is definitely a different game.
You get more dice,
And
too.
you get, I think these are added to the base colors. All right. Well, that is
Cool. The Ofrenda.
the Ofrenda variant, which I had to be reminded, changes the game to a dice
And like I
drafting
said,
game.
I didn't realize that it was addition to the
Right.
core.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, you guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Right, and we'll open up the solo one in a separate video.
Yep. See you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.